Okay, we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Wednesday.
Ticker.
We are in Gardnerville, Nevada, which is by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno area. Hang on a second. I'm going to put today's date on here so that people know what today is. Let's see. Save it. Hang on a second. My computer won't work right unless I flip it up. Hang on. We're almost there. Oh, no, I don't know. Now it's taking us somewhere weird. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. It won't let me push the ticker button. Okay, hang on.
Was that you or was that the computer? Oh, it's her.
It's me sending you a text that we're going live. Okay. Sometimes this just is harder than it looks, okay? I'm just going to tell you. Okay, there we go. We can start the show. Okay, hang on a second. Me too. Okay, let's see. Oh! Can I come by tomorrow, Thursday? Definitely, Fran. We're going to have a full house tomorrow. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. I have people coming to get batting, wholesale batting, all kinds of crazy stuff. Hey, Jody and Rondi and Victor and let's see. Joanne, Rhonda, Becky. Gosh, so many of you. Anita, Kathleen, Brenda. Victor says hi, guys.
Hi, Victor.
Good afternoon, Carolyn. Oh, shoot, I just touched my... This is the problem with, like, touch screens, is that I just touched it and it's a whole... Hey, Marilyn, how are you? Oh, Marilyn, you're going to be... Like, I do have some aprons already made. You might want to buy those. Hi, Susan and Sharon and Beverly and Jane and Sandy. Let's see. You are a bit blurry. Anita, that's so you don't see the wrinkles as clearly. Okay, so welcome everybody. We hope that you will go ahead and push that share button and share this with all of your friends, because that's how we get to stay doing this. Let's see. Woohoo! I've shared and found the best 2 to 3 bars of service at the high school parking lot. Charity, did you drive around like holding your phone up, waiting till you got the best service? Hey, Cindy, I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Ann and Brenda. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so we are, if you're new to watching, we're going to show you a bunch of items today. Mondays, we typically do a demo and try to teach you something. Tomorrow morning, I think I have a fold-over binding that I need to do, so I'm probably going to go live. Let's just say 11. That gives me time to figure it out. I mean, not figure it out, but to get ready. So I'm going to do a fold-over binding demo tomorrow at 11. I don't want to do it too early like last week because I was not ready. So we're going to do a spontaneous live that's not so spontaneous because we're planning it at 11 tomorrow. Evelyn's going to come in for Saturday's class. Perfect. Applique class starts at 4 o'clock on Saturday, and it's free. So you guys, if you're not local, you can go on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. That's where I'll post the Zoom link so you can come in and watch it. Okay, so we are going to show you a bunch of items. Most things we have enough for everybody. This is S02. You could do the tissue dyeing on here that we demoed on Monday. It's kind of like through the seasons. You've got spring, summer, fall, winter, and then some great little thankful and joy. You could embroider on top of the lines if you wanted. It's kind of like one of those mindless things. If you need something to keep you busy, but you don't want to think about it, that's a great one to embroider. So S02 is $9. S02 is $9, and we have enough of those for anybody who wants it. So if you're new to watching, all you have to do is type in S02, and then you can call the number scrolling at the bottom of your screen to order it. And you can call right now because we can't answer the phone. Sometimes if we're doing lives, it's just me and we can't answer the phone. But so I do not have a bunch of these. I probably have 6 of these left. And I did have a gal who, and I wish I could find the photo, but I can't. Well, honestly, I didn't look for it. But it's been probably a year since she sent it to me. But she did ink tints on top of this and colored it in. But you could also do the tissue dye. So this reminds me of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. S48 is $13. S48 is $13 for the panel. And we do have about 6 of those. Hey, Christy and Suzette and Connie, welcome everybody. Hi, Mel. Hey, Mary Beatty, welcome in. So S48 is $13 for the panel. We have about 6 of those left. And then I have a limited amount of the smoke. I should see if I can find that. We did have a sample of this made, but we ran out of the smoke material, so we stopped kitting it. But it was one of our best-selling. But I do have a few pieces of the smoke left. So S49 is $13. S49 is $13. And we probably have about 4 yards left. I do have a pattern that goes with that, but I'm not sure where it is because it got buried somewhere on our never-ending pile. So S49 is $13 a yard. I will show you when we get the panel. I'll show you what we did. We just had the panel, the mansion in the middle, and then we had the smoke, and then little strips of purple fabric in between. S49 is the smoke fabric, and on Monday I showed you the pocket canister, but I found another one that we did similarly but different. So we did one, we just added dingle balls and a ruffle with some cute Tina Gibbons fabrics back in the day. So we did it one kind of more fabric chick style. And then here is the one that the pattern's actually going to really be referring to. So the pocket canister, and Phyllis read in the pattern that that Virginia asked her local restaurant to save the coffee cans for her. So that's an idea for you. S64 is $10 for the coffee canister. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Mary Lou. Hi, Linda. It was nice meeting you today. Welcome. It's kind of crazy, but don't feel overwhelmed. It all will make sense eventually. So if you want to purchase, you just type S. S is you committing to buying it. So you just type S, the number, and how many you want. So if it's yardage, you'd put in how much yardage you want. If you don't put in a number, we just assume you want one. S64 is $10, and that's for the pocket canister pattern. Let's see. And Linda, you just ask questions because people will answer your questions. The people that are watching, they'll answer your questions for you also. And then you can call us with your credit card number and your shipping address, or if you're going to pick it up, you could just tell us you're going to pick it up. And then if you're coming through town and it's not necessarily our open hours, let me know because I'm here most of the time. S01, I only have one of these left. Mary Beatty, you already ordered it on Monday, so don't order it again. S01 is $10. S01 is $10, and we only have one of these left. So for those of you that are new, we typically, if we only have one left, we give it to the first person to respond. And when I say first person, the first person on our device here. So it's always going to look like you're the first person on your device because you typed it, it pops up on your device. But by the time it gets through the airwaves or whatever technology does now, by the time it gets to us, that's what we go by. Whoever it is here for us. Okay, it's like so precarious. Oh, here we've got a freebie. So I finally have made copies of the pattern for the quilt that I'm always referring to behind Roger. So we have a freebie for the pattern. And if you want to pick a name out of here. Da-na-na-na. I know, Anita. Everybody loves a freebie. Oh, Charity is that's like rigged there. Charity, do you still have reception? Are you there, Charity? Okay, let's see if she responds, if she's paying attention. So if you weren't the lucky winner and you want to purchase the pattern, it is S117. And I think this is going to be a fun one that we can work on together during Applique Club. S117. Charity says, pick me, pick me. Are you there, Charity? Because, oh, she says, yes, I just unfroze. You're lucky because Doris actually did pick you. Like some kind of weird vibe there. I'm not sure. S117. S117 is for the pattern. This is an Eleanor Peace Bailey pattern from 1983, but we're bringing it back. So you can see this was the original version of it. And then I'll post, because I have a version of it that I saw at Quilt Market in Houston. One of the founders of Quilt Market in Houston actually made it years and years and years ago. And when she passed away, they did a tribute. Her name was Judy something. I can't think of it. But they did a tribute to her. And that quilt was one of the quilts in the display. So it's kind of exciting. So I do have a photo of that when I find it, at 2 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep. I'll post it on Facebook. S117 is for the pattern. Connie, I'm so glad you're getting it because I think we can make it. Well, I have another surprise, Connie, that I think is going to be super fun at the retreat. S117. We've got a really fun something. I just had it printed. It's another Eleanor Peace Bailey original, but I had it blown up big. It's going to be fun. Okay. If you need kid books, we've got 2 panels. I didn't bring out the panels because I'd have to unfold them, but these are the kid books. S114 is Sweet Dreams, little one, and it's got a little star up here. At the end of the day, the sky turns pink and the moon arrives and gives us a wink. 99 and Sweet Dreams, I love you, my little one. I'll be right here waiting when your adventure is done. So snuggle up really close and I'll read to you out loud. Let's imagine we are gently drifting and floating on a cloud every night, waiting for you to follow your heart. All you have to do is close your sleepy eyes to start. Little bluebird nuzzle in their nests, and the baby bunnies cuddle up to rest. God, that is hard to read it upside down when you're a dyslexic person. S114, the panel for you to make it is $11. And then we have another one. We have probably 20 kid books in the shop.
Oh, read that one too?
Yeah, you are a gift to me. You have to read it because how are they going to know that they have to have it? You are a gift to me, sent from above, one I will always cherish and love. I waited for you for so very long to hum you a lullaby and sing you a song. I love your cute ears, your eyes, and your nose. I adore you from your head to your toes. You are my star that shines bright. You fill my world with hope and light. You will always be a gift to me, and I will love you endlessly. See, if I hadn't read that, they wouldn't know how much they need that for their grandbabies or their kids or who. Hey, Michaela, how are ya? I can't wait to see you on Saturday. So if you are coming into the shop, Michaela and Charity, I already know you're coming, and Suzette, I know you're coming in the morning. Yeah. But if you're coming into the shop for any classes, just let me know so that I have enough space to set up. Okay, we only have one of these kits left. So let me move the little light that makes us so look good. This kit right here, I only have one kit left. It is S94 for $60, and it includes the pattern. You will need backing and batting, but everything else is included in there. It's 57 by 71-ish. And we have the kit for $60, S94. S94 Oh, Connie, her niece is having a baby. Perfect. I'll bring extra batting scraps to the retreat so you can whip it up. S94 is $60, and that makes the entire quilt top and the binding. If you need the backing, which is the Go With It fabric, which is the main fabric in the quilt, S99 is... Mary Vitti, I do not think you finished that quilt. I mean, I don't know. You might have, but I never saw it finished. S99 is $45, and that is the size you need for the backing of the quilt. So basically for $105, you've got the quilt top, binding, and backing. And we only have one of each of those. Hey, Lynn, how are ya? And then if you want just a yard of that fun fabric, we've got S98 for $10 we have 1 yard left, and it's $10, S98. S98. I love Linda. Linda ABC, I love you. She says S114 and then S other kid book. Don't worry, we know how to read your minds. Okay, S113. I only have one of these. I was really trying to kind of clean up the shop today. Phyllis is laughing at that. Phyllis is literally laughing at that concept. She was getting stuff ready for the retreat today, and like her box kept falling on the floor. She kept knocking stuff up. Like she said she wished she had a clear space to work here. Good luck. Good luck. So I only have one of these. S113 is $6, and it says, sometimes I miss my sister. Apparently the bad witch who got smushed. Damn, where did I put it? Another reason to live and search. Mary Vitti, you'll never be able to die because you've got a lot of projects to finish. S113 is $6. Hey Kim, I gotta make an S113, not 118. This is 113, Charity. If this is what you want, you've got 118, but this is 113. Okay. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's where I find things when I clean the shop there, girlfriend. Okay, S93, I have 2 of these left. So like I always tell you, when you have a panel that has a pattern printed on it, trace it onto your pattern fabric so that you can make it again and again and again with your own fabric. So even if you don't love the fabric choices that are here, and you can still get the pattern, and it's cheaper than actually buying the pattern. So this is S93, it's $12, and we have 2 of these left. S93 is $12, and it makes these cute little purses. They sent us our samples to make before they did the actual run of the fabric. So our samples were a much more muted, kind of faded color than what the actual fabric is. So this is what they actually look like. They're kind of nice for like over the shoulder crossbody bags. It does, you have to put a zipper in here. It's lined. It's very professional looking. And then it's got a pocket here in the back and then another pocket here. So it's a quick gifty idea if you want to make gifts for your sisters or your friends or whoever. We have 2 of those left. S93 is $12 for the panel. S93 is $12 for the panels. And we have 2 of those left. Now I know it's getting to be camping season. So I only saw 2 of these panels left, but I didn't clean up all the landscape area. So S8 and all the Minky has kind of fallen onto the landscapey stuff. So I gotta like lift. It's like wide back Minkies that are really heavy. So I gotta go ahead and straighten that area up. S85 is $14, and I think there's 2 of these left. It's a good size panel. You can just add some borders and make a quick throw quilt with it. S85 is $14. If you backed it with a denim, it would make a great camping quilt. S85 is $14 for the camping panel. S85, and you could, if you wanted to, You could take these panels and you can make placemats, or you could add them around the bigger panel. And I have quite a few of these, like probably 8 of these left. It's $86 is $11. You can make placemats with these. You can make tote bags. You could add it to the bigger panel and make a big quilt. S86 is $11. S86 is $11. Sandy, yeah, Karen started it, but I believe Judy was like her right hand. Like Judy and Karen were always like joined at the hips. I'm pretty sure it was Judy though that passed away, but don't quote me on that. S86. I mean, it's been probably 5 years, so my brain might not be all perfect. Okay, here's the go with it fabrics. This is all that's left from all the bolts we had. So I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. I have a 1 yard and a half yard cut of the all over print. So $11 a yard. And there's a one, we always give it to the person who's ordering the most. S188 is 1.5 yards at $11 a yard for the all over print. S89, I have 2 half yards of the lanterns left, 2 half yards of the lanterns left. S91 is a night sky. There's about 2 yards of that left. S91, there's about 2 yards of that left. And then the border print, we have about 4 yards left, but it's in 1 yard. Most of it's in 1 yard cuts. And then I have 1 fat quarter bundle left. So S92 is $23. It has the border print, the lanterns, the night sky, the all over camping, and then a couple of tone on tones. So S92 is $23 for the fat quarter bundle, and there's 6 fat quarters in there. And then if you need some go with it fabrics, I do have this one on the bolt. S90 is $11. S90 is $11. Camping pillows are perfect, Anna. Maybe Sandy, I didn't hear about Karen. Karen was significantly younger than Judy. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't want to start any crazy rumors. Okay. This is my favorite part, trims. Just because I like to see Phyllis sweat. She's sweating thinking about it. Okay, so I have here the mascara cleaning tools. These are silicone reusable cleaning brushes. Get into every nook and cranny of your sewing machine with these handy reusable cleaning tools with the Gypsy from the Gypsy Quilter. Silicone bristles are soft yet effective in cleaning your sewing machine, as well as your home appliances and electronics. The variety of tips in the package gives you several options for reaching all of those tiny, hard-to-reach areas. To clean the brushes, simply wash in mild soapy water and air dry to remove the dust and lint from your cleaning tools. S83 is $4.99. S83 is $4.99. Anita says she loves those tools. I actually have not used them. One, I don't clean my machine, as you guys know. And two, they always sell out before I can like steal a pair for myself. Okay, we've got another giveaway. Small little screwdrivers. They look like this. You got a Phillips and a flathead, I guess they call it, but they're small so you can use it on your sewing machines. So we have a free one. Let's see who's the lucky winner for the free one. S82. Victor is the lucky one. Are you here, Victor? Victor, are you here? You got 30 seconds to respond. He's probably out having a smoke break. S84 is $4.99. This is Iron Clean. The easy way to clean your iron surface removes fusible spacing, sticky residue. So a lot of people say, oh, I just use a dryer sheet. Well, this has like some kind of a, I don't want to say chemical, but it has some kind of an ingredient in it that is very different than your iron sheet. So it works a lot better. And you can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. Like I reuse them till they're dead forever. Like I really need a new package. S84 is $4.99. Oh, Jenny, you're right. He's probably sewing. He's here. Okay. That's how he gets so much done. S84 is iron clean by Bonash for $4.99. And you get many, I think like 10 sheets in there. Let me see. 10 sheets. 10 sheets. S84, 10 sheets. And here comes the fun stuff. You know me, you can never have too many trims. S81 is 75 cents for purple glitter rickrack. S81 is 75 cents a yard for purple metallic rickrack. S81 is 75 cents. S78 is 50 cents. It's black rickrack with a metallic silver zigzag. S78 is 50 cents a yard. S80, this is like the cutest little like crocheted, so fun. Oh, I gotta show you these. When Roger's done showing you those, I'm gonna show you. I found some Eleanor Peace Bailey earrings, and I'm gonna make them at the retreat, but I'm probably gonna make them a little bit smaller. But can you guys see them? Is that the wrong side or the right side?
There you go.
Look at all your little trims and embellishments, guys. I mean, I do have a big head, but these are too big for me, so I probably am gonna make them a little bit smaller. And then every single one is different. So you see how she just beaded them on a piece of wool and then embellished them, and they are pretty big, but this is why you need all the trims and embellishments. You never know what you're going to put them on. Okay, S74 is kind of a marigold dingle balls. S74 is $1.65 for a yellowy marigold color for dingle balls. And then we've got black dingle balls, S77. S77 is the black dingle balls. S77. Those little diamond art sewing machines would be cute. Oh my gosh, Kathleen, I didn't think about that, but yes. They might be a little bit big, but at this point, at our age, you might as well go big or go home. Okay, here is a cute little one that I think you guys will be sorry if you don't get. It's kind of like a Chanel background with a ribbon. S70, oh, that's the end we need. S76, I don't know. We got something going on here. S76. I don't know. S76 is $1.49 a yard. Don't worry, Phyllis. I didn't get too many trims today. Are we going too fast?
Yeah, you need to do
Okay, we're gonna do an auction for a minute. Okay, we're gonna just put these aside. S74 is the dingle balls. S76 is $1.49 for the ribbon with the little gray flower. S76. It's kind of like Stephanie and Charity. It's kind of like that little trim you guys got the other day during the Monday free Zoom. Okay. This one auction is kind of pricey only because I was like, oh, I kind of like this one. Okay, so S1291. S1291 is a large floral doily, I guess. S1291. The auction is starting at $15. Oh, Charity says she thinks there's a green one like that also. I'm not sure. So these I just did as auctions because I only had one. So this is S1291 is for that beautiful, I guess it's crocheted.
It's crocheted.
Yeah. It's got a dimensional rose on it. It's so pretty. S1311, the auction is starting at $4. 1311. 1311. The auction is starting at $4. Oh, Suzette, you're so smart. It's so pretty. So pretty. S1311. You could sew this onto a t-shirt if you wanted. I would for sure. It'd be cute on a denim jacket, maybe. 1291 is at $20. 1291 is at $20. 1311 is the auction is starting at $4. 1311, the auction is starting at $4. And then here's yes, Jane, it was totally Judy Murrah. You are correct. You are correct. Gosh, it's crazy how the names like just pop out of your head. Okay, 1061. We're gonna start this auction at $6. 1601. We're gonna start this auction at $6. You've got some scraps here, but then you've got some pretty big chunks. That one's kind of a fun one. Some more scraps. We had this for something. I don't remember what. Some pink glitter. Ooh, I love that. I would have pulled that out for myself.
Pink.
Since when? Some brown glitter here. Brown glitter. Anything with glitter I like. Just so
It's
you know.
the glitter that you like,
Yes.
not the color.
Yes, exactly. You got some metallics here. That one's a pretty one. And then some charm pack pieces. So as 1061, the auction is start at $8.
Huh?
1291 for the very large doily. It's absolutely beautiful. S1291 is at $20. S81, 75 cents a yard. Oh, 3.5. Okay. Glitter makes everything better. That is the truest statement I've heard all day. I don't know. Okay. So I was thinking her name also, but was not sure. I have a couple of her books. Well, I'm going to post. She actually did that Victorian fantasy quilt. That was one of the very first quilts that Judy Murrah made. And they did like a beautiful tribute. The last year that I went to Quilt Market, they did a beautiful tribute to her and her quilting in her life. And that was like one of the main quilts in the display. It was kind of exciting to see it. Okay, S1061 is at $12. 1061 is at $12. 1061 is at $12. 1311, no takers. 13. I don't know why. I know. Phyllis has a touch screen, so she's trying to get all your comments. So she's like trying to catch the comments.
Is that messing you up?
No. But I'm like, who keeps who keeps highlighting comments?
Oh.
But it's okay. I know how to unhighlight them. Okay, so 1291 is at $20 for this beautiful doily type crocheted embellishment trim. It would be a great addition to clothing. And at the retreat we're doing, I've got like 5 different patterns for easy vests. So in my head, I think we're going to be collaging and creating our own fabrics and turning them into fun stuff. S1291 is at $20 for the doily. 1311 is at nothing. I don't think we have any takers for 1311. And then S1061 is at $15. 1061 is at $15. Okay, we're going to close these up. Do we have any takers for 1311? 1311, we have no takers. 1291 for the crochet doily. Gosh, if I went into a thrift store, I would probably pay $20. Well, no question, I would pay $20 for that. I probably paid more than that for it, honestly. Okay, 20 Christie. But it wasn't in my stash of doilies, so I'm not sure. It was just under the table. 1061 is at $20. 1061 is at $20. 1061 is at $20. I'm gonna get another one because oh, here's a fun one. These are some of my favorite vintage Halloween buttons. I literally found these under a pile of fabric. So who knows how long they've been there. They are the cutest little retro kitties. The auction is starting at $8. S331. S331. The auction is starting at $8 for the 2 kitty buttons. 331 is at $8 for the 2 little vintagey kitty buttons. Okay, 1061 is at $22. 1061 is at $22. We're going to close that up. Get your final bids in. It does totally look like the cat from Alice in Wonderland. Okay, I have another auction of fabrics here. S331. S331 is at $8. 1061 for the fabric is at $23. And then we have a fun brown collection. This is quite a bit of yardage here. This floral, this one is absolutely fun. It like looks primitive, but like modern primitive. Then you got some like calico prints. If you need to up your game for your browns in your stash, this is a good little auction. And then another stripy one. S1321. 1321. We're just going to start it at $6. 1321 is at $6. This one kind of looks like Little House on the Prairie. 1061 is at $28. 1061 is at $28. They are not smoky, Lynn. No, this is not from the Smoking Hot Sale. These are from, these are actually from all the way from the Bay Area, from my friend who might still be on here live, or she might have gotten bored and left. No, she cleaned out her sewing room. So these are not from a smoking house. These smell like roses. Actually, they do smell they smell really good. She's pre-washed everything. S1321 is at $10. 1321 is at $10. 1061 is at $30. 1321 is at $10. And the kitty cat buttons, we're closing those. Did you want to bid on them?
No.
331.
I didn't see that.
331. Okay, 331. That was quite a ways back there. 331. Anita for $8, unless we got a new comment. Who cleaned out her sewing room? Oh, I'll give you one guess, Cindy Gygax. Well, she used to design for P&B Textiles, so that's why she's got a lot of variety of fabrics. I think this is 331. Yeah, 331 I think is Anita for $8. When you, in the olden days, I don't know how it is now, but in the olden days when you designed for a fabric company, they would send you big hunks of fabric. So you like really added to your stash. Okay, 1061 is at $35. 1061 is at $35. 1321 is at $25. 1321. Sorry, Lynn, that I just add a 1 or a 0 after the letters in case we have duplicates, so there's no confusion throughout the night. 1321 is at $25. 1321 is at $25. 1061 is at $35. We're gonna close this up because Phyllis is getting bored. So 1061. Charity for 27. And oops, oh, I just inked my hand. 1321 is at $27. 1321 for the Browns is at $27. You probably have to, I would say, 5 yards of fabric there at least 5 yards of fabric there. 1321 is at $27. 1321 is at $27. 1321, $27 to charity. Okay. Okay, back on to our regular sales. So if you're new to watching, we acquire stashes of fabric. Sometimes we buy out sometimes we buy out shops that are going out of business, and sometimes we have acquired fabric in numerous different ways. So so sometimes we auction. If it's just onesies, we auction it off and to the highest bidder. So that's kind of what we do, in case you're wondering. So you can always just throw in a number there. We always love it when you just go to like a high number, so we don't have to sit here and go dollar by dollar by dollar, but we're happy to do it any which way. Okay, let's finish up the trims before we move on. S79 is $1 a yard. S79 is $1 a yard. It's kind of, I think it's a navy. It looks black, but I think it's a navy background with the cute little vine going through it. S79 is $1 a yard. And then S73 is a great, it has a sleeve here, so you could stitch your fabric inside of it and then do a decorative stitch for a finished edge, or you could tuck this up inside to just get the beaded edge. So S73 is $4.99 a yard. S73 is $4.99 a yard. And then we have only one more trim today. Sue, you're in luck. We got a Halloween line, except for I'm sure you already have the panel I'm going to show you. But we have 2 new Halloween lines in the back room that I haven't had a chance to cut. One is steampunky, so so you guys are going to love that, but I could not get it all cut to show you today. S75 is $1.25 a yard for a fun little braid. When I add this on, I usually just stitch with the same color right down the center of it. S75 is $1.25 a yard. S75 is for the white braid, $1.25 a yard. And I took apart, I had somebody's box and they had not paid for it. I found it I put it under the table till they could pay for it, and they never did. So I finally took it apart today. And so I have one of these panels. S108 is $12. S108 is $12, but this one would be so fun to embellish. I almost kept it for myself because I love all Janet Wicker-Frisch artwork, but this one is a beauty. S108 is $12. 108 is $12. Rhonda's who popped up on mine first. It's a beauty, Rhonda. Okay. Oh, here's the pattern for this quilt. I don't know if anybody bought that kit. Connie Wiggins, you already have that panel. I'm 100% positive you already have that panel. So I have the pattern for that quilt, and it's pretty amazing how different it looks in the different colorways. So S95, it's very fat quarter friendly. S95 is $11 for the beach glass pattern. S95 is $11. So if you have a collection of fabric you love, this is a great one it just highlights the fabrics. So here it is in a brown version. Here it is in a colorful version. S95 is $11. S95 is $11. And then if you want to fussy cut your fabric, so here's where they've got a cat and they want it to be exactly 3.5 inches. So you've got the ruler, the template, so you can use this square to fussy cut whatever design. You've got 3.5, 4.5, and 5.5 sizes. Create hundreds of quilt blocks, put your scraps to work by maximizing odd shaped pieces of fabric. Fussy cutting made easy. Minimal lines on the template means you can see your fabric clearly. Revised and improved single template version of our fast to cut simple square template set. So that is that. S97 is $22. S97 is $22. And then another one, another classic pattern that I found upstairs that I'm sure all of you are going to want because we can always bring Sunbonnet Sue back to life. This is Eleanor Peace Bailey's 1985 Sunbonnet Sue pattern. So it has the pattern for the quilt and then also has 2 doll patterns. So I think it would be super cute in more modern colors. S96 is $11. S96 is $11. The pattern includes 2 dolls and the design for the quilt. So S96 is $11. That's like classic, Stephanie. Like there's really only 3 of those left on the planet. I will say though that I looked online for something. I Googled something, and one of Eleanor's patterns that we sell for like $12 was like $60 on eBay or Etsy. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we got some Halloween projects here. This is, I don't have this pattern, but if you want this pattern, we can get it. So this, I'll reach it up because Roger's not following me. This pillow here. We have a kit S112. So if you want all the fabrics to make this, you've got the backing of the pillow and the background. S112 is $28. The pattern and the fabrics. S112 is $28. If you want just the pattern, just put Nevermore pattern and we'll get that for you. S112 is $28 for the kit. If you want just the Nevermore pattern, let me know where we have to order them. But here's some others. So I don't know if you guys remember when we interviewed Roxanne and Joe Wood. They used to be owners of Thimble Creek in Walnut Creek. So this is another one. Happy Halloween. It's you can make it into a wall hanging. Any of these you can make into a wall hanging or a pillow. The block is going to be 16 by 16. You could put them all into one quilt, which would be super cute. S111 is $10 for the driving skeleton. Here's a vintage pumpkin, S110. S110 is $10. And then you've got a bird on a skull, S109. S109. These would even be cute to like put on the back of a jean jacket or something for the fall. S109. I'd probably put them into one big quilt though. S109 is $10. And last night I was up till 2 o'clock long arming, 2:30ish. So I tried to get it finished. A Halloween quilt that I made. Like I did all the applique, needle turned once again, the entire quilt. It's a Halloween one from Berna. Oh gosh, what's her name? Berna I want to say mascara, but it's I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to order those patterns so you guys can have it because it's super cute. So that is in the works. I should have it done by maybe I'm going to try it. Well, I won't make any promises because I got to go invoice for tonight. But I want to have it done for the spontaneous live tomorrow. But it might not happen. Okay, I have only one of these cups. Born to Quilt, Forced to Work. So Born to Quilt, Forced to Work. We have only one of these mugs. S100 is $14. S100 is $14.
Does she want the driving skeleton or the skeleton head? Charity.
I would say the driving skeleton. If she wants to switch, we'll switch when she gets here on Saturday.
111.
S100 is $14. The driving one. S100 is $14. Born to Quilt, Forced to Work. Born to Quilt, Forced to Work. We only have one of those mugs. And then I was going to put these lights on the Christmas tree, that big Christmas tree that we just did, but they're really too big. So I do have a few sets of these if you need some Christmas lights. They are big, so we poked a hole through the quilt to put these on. It did make Karen a bit nervous, but they're just too big. So this would be great for something else, but not really to light up your Christmas tree. So if you need the battery operated Christmas lights, S116 is $7. We call them party lights. We have a neighbor who leaves their Christmas lights up all year. So we call them party lights or fairy lights, but mostly party lights, even though I don't think those people have ever partied in their lives. Suzette says she's so happy with retirement. No more grueling work. I know. Can I see the witchin pattern again, please? Can I see the witchin pattern? Which pattern, Sandy? Maybe Nevermore. Which? Let us know, Sandy. We're not sure which pattern you want to see again. Okay, she's bringing them back. Okay, I have probably 6 of these panels. S101 is Beach Dreams. S101 is $10. S101 is $10. And then we do have a fabric line. Sunshine, shorelines, ocean breeze, salty air, no worries, lazy days, ocean waves. I think it was S1.
101.
S101 is $10. We have fabrics, beachy fabrics that go with it. S0106, there's 6 in the line, $11 a yard is $66. Half yards are $33, or fat quarters are $21. And and then we have only one of these panels left, okay? S102 is small little, you could sew these, like log cabin them around the bigger one if you wanted. They're cute little vintagey bicycles. S102 is $11. S102 is $11, and we only have one of those left. S102. Okay. And the collection is here. I only have 3 bolts left from this collection. S103 is the sky. S103 is $12 a yard. S104 is sand dollars. S104 is sand dollars. Okay, Sandy, I'll show you in just a minute. S105 is the words written in the sand. S105 is the words written in the sand for $12 a yard if you need yardage. And then the collection again is the flip-flops, the sand dollars, the sand, the writing in the sand glass, and the sky. S0106, S10106. The Nevermore pattern is this one. It's the crow on the pumpkin. S112 is the kit with all the pattern, all the fabric for $28. So the pattern plus all the fabric is $28. And then if you just want the Nevermore pattern, just write Nevermore pattern. And then these are the other ones. You've got S109, the skull with the crow on the top. S110 is the vintage Halloween greetings. And then 111 is the skeleton driving. But I do think they would be super cute all together in a big quilt. Okay. If you need a Hostess Gift, we have a cute little set, but I only have one of these left. So we have S03 for $29 is a cute little apron. And it does have little pom-poms around the edge. And it says, home is the place to be. Super cute, kind of like 50s style. You got cute little rickrack trim here around the belt. S03 is $29. It's already made, okay? So $29 if you need a Hostess Gift. And then we have one pot holder left. S06 is $8 for the bee pot holder. You put your hand in here and grab whatever you're cooking. And it says, welcome to our hive. Welcome to our hive. S06 is $8. And then we have two of these kitchen towels. S05, Sweet Home. We have two of those kitchen towels left for $9. S05 is $9 per towel. And then S04 is an embroidered floral print. And that we have one left. S04 is $9. And I believe it says grow there at the bottom. S04 is $9. And so if you need a Hostess Gift or a wedding gift, that's perfect. I haven't shown it yet.
Okay.
S07 is $9 for a 20-minute caddy. A cute and quick little caddy, 4 inches by 8 inches. It's crazy. She's got a glue stick, a ruler, a pencil, tape measure, rotary cutter, a seam ripper, that motorized seam ripper that's like looks like a shaver, some rickrack. She's got a ton of stuff in there. Or you could just put some chocolate kisses. S07 is $9 for the 20-minute caddy. The 20-minute caddy. Great way to use up your scraps. S07 is $9. And then we have some of the non-silk Cana Blankets left. They're twin size. So we just got these in. And Lynn E. brought in yesterday a bunch of new things that she's got planned for the retreat if you want to do it. But she made me the cutest pair of pants with this cotton Cana. So S70 is $39, and we only have one of each of these because they're all so different. What number was
70.
it? S70. S70. So it's kind of that really popular mustardy color on one side. And if you're not familiar with the Cana cloths, they're vintage recycled cloth. And then they put two of them together and then they do a big stitch. You can look on YouTube to see how they do the stitching. And then this is what this side looks like. Here, I'll swap you. S70. S70 is $39. S70 is $39. So it's two completely different looks. Oh, Connie wants it. Connie, we are going to have so much fun. You could use this for one of the vests and then like just collage on top of it. Then you don't have to worry about a lining or anything. And Lynn E is bringing a serger, and I think I'm going to take my serger and see if somebody like Phyllis or Lynn can figure out how to thread it. I bought it like probably, 18 years ago.
Bring the book.
Oh, bring the book. I bought it like, I don't know, whenever I opened the shop, I thought, this is what I do for a living. I need it. I've never once used it. S68 is $39 for this red one. S68 is $39. And Stephanie sent me a photo of a super cute little like crossbody bag, but it has a super fun little tassel that you make. It's really, really cute. So S68 is $39. There's so many projects you could do with these canvas. S69 is S69 is kind of a mustardy orange color. What do you call it? Pumpkin color? Kind of pumpkin-y color.
Pumpkin.
S69, that's one side. And then you've got black and purple and reds on the other side. So S69. S69. Oh,
I have.
and then this one is super. This one has like little birds on it. S67. And I've never seen one with the coral like this. S67. S67 is a fun corally color on one side. And then the other side is these cute little birds. And if you haven't seen the Clantha cloth, it's so soft. It's like we last year we made cozies, the jackets out of them by Heidi Emmett, and it was super popular. And like the ladies literally like lived in them the whole weekend. S67, I think this one was. S67, is that the one you need, Doris?
I'm thinking about it.
S67. Oh, it's sold. Okay. S67. And then this one, and it seems to be hard to find black ones. But this one is S66. I honestly, I ordered these so that we would have them at the retreat. But it's a good thing for those of you who are watching, because it would be so sad to get to the retreat and us not have them anymore. So I will do another order, and hopefully we get some in for the retreat for those who don't follow us on Facebook. Oops, sorry. Okay, so this one is S66. S66 is this fun black and red. S66. It's a floral. Well, this side looks like a backgammon table.
Yes. It does.
So you could like turn these into your pants and then play backgammon on your legs. Okay. All right. Here. Okay. So I have a cute little collection of Eleanor Peace Bailey dolls. This was one she called her embellished series. So there's 6 patterns in this collection. The Sea Sweetie the Mermaid. These ones actually were in Eleanor's collection. I ended up with them. Those were in her collection. The ones that she made for me, because usually when she made a new doll, she would make one set for me and then one set for her. So these ones were the ones that she made for me. So I believe these 2 are the same. This one is different. And then these are different. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's the 6 different dolls in the series. So if you get all 6 patterns, it's $60. That's $10 a pattern. Or if you just want individual patterns, they're $12 a piece. So this one is Ribbon Jones, which is, I don't see her. She's missing. Well, I did have a lady, I don't know about Ribbon Jones, but I had a lady who from Australia, she had an Australian accent at the Sacramento Quilt Show one year, and she kept wanting to buy one of these, and I kept telling her that the dolls weren't for sale, and she like kept arguing with me, and we don't sell our dolls because I can't make new samples. And 20 minutes later, the doll was gone. So they do tend, especially the littler ones, tend to walk out there. So I don't know where Ribbon Jones is, if she's still in the building or not, but that's what Ribbon Jones looks like. So S60 is if you want Ribbon Jones. All those ribbons we've been selling would be great for her. Ribbon Jones is S60. S63 is if you want the entire set of all 6 patterns. And then we have Billy Buttons. So Billy Buttons is S62. That's these two are the same pattern. S62 is $12. Those 2 are the same pattern. Connie, look, that thing we tried to make into a button they used as an earring. S62 is for Billy Buttons. And then we have Beads Louise. So these 2 are Beads Louise, S61. S61 is Bees Louise. S61. S61. And then we have Olivia Flounce is this one here, S59. S59 is Olivia Flounce. And these were done, let's see. Usually she puts a year of when she makes them. No such luck. Okay, Olivia Flounce, S59. S58 is C Sweetie. I know. Oh, this one is C Sweetie right here. So S58. S58 is C Sweetie. And then S57 is La Lace. So that's what she looks like in real person. She is missing a hand though. As my samples, they like are rode hard. S57 is $12 for La Lace. And if you want the whole set of all 6 of them, you end up saving $12. So the set is $60 or they're $12 a piece. And I can only get a few of these dark green ones. So these are the silk ribbons that we're going to use for embellishing. S71 is $24. I love how it's very variegated. You get about 50 yards here. I only have 4 of them. So if I don't sell all 4 of them and you want like 5 or 10 yards, you can put in that you want 5 or 10 yards. It's $1 a yard. And we will try to accommodate you. So S71 is $24. And then I'm going to show you where we used it. So when we took this panel and bedazzled this panel, we used some of that color silk there. So S71 is $24. S71 is $24. And if you are going to the retreat, this is a fun one to do. We've got the double-sided dimensional leaves. And then somewhere we have Doris's. I don't see it here. Somewhere.
Where it was.
I don't know. Somewhere we have Doris's felted. Doris took the panel and she felted this. So we'll be showing that in depth at the retreat because we'll be doing demos. S71 is $24 for the green silk sari ribbon in the green variegated colorway. S71. Doris can't touch it because she can't touch silk. So I'm going to put it out here. Quick, while Doris is gone, I got a couple more silk things. So S08 is that same silk sari ribbons, but in a tie-dyed variegated color. And I was only able to get one of these. I tried to order more because I think it would be fun for like the rope bowls and all the different things. But she only had one left. So S08 is $22 for the tie-dyed silk. S08. And then I have 2 of the skirts that I wore last week. Didn't sell. Apparently you guys liked all the same ones, but I know it got confusing. So I brought these back and we do have more of them on order. For those of you who did get them, I don't know if you've worn them yet, but they are super comfortable. And Phyllis is taking hers on her cruise because it will expand with her. So when she said that, I thought, oh, it's the perfect dress for Thanksgiving. You can wear this at Thanksgiving dinner. And then, as you enlarge over the evening, you can just loosen it up a little bit. So S55 is the brown one. We only have one of these. S55, it's $32. It's a double layer. So even if you wanted to cut it up and use it for silk for other projects, I really don't know that you can find silk that inexpensive. It's kind of crazy. S55 is $32. And then we have one other one, the pumpkin one I called it. S65 is $32. So S65 is also still available. S65 is $32. And I think they would be fun to turn into tank tops. And then I have one of these scarves that was left from last week. So it was super confusing. We've got more scarves and more skirts on order so that we can offer that to you guys again. What?
Your handyman's bugging me.
Oh. S54 is $12. All I see is Roger's facial expression sometimes. It's hard to focus. S54 is $12 for the cotton scarf. You can cut it up and make purses. You can actually cut them up and make placemats. All kinds of fun things you could do with these, but they are intended to be scarves. But, you know, we don't listen to intentions. S54 is $12. S54 is $12. You're going to want the whole set, Stephanie. She totally is, I know. Okay. So I have, I'm showing you this quilt. I really don't like to show finished quilts after I don't have all the fabrics so that you can make it exactly like mine, because people complain and give me a hard time. But I think it's good to show it to you so you can get an idea of what we did with it. So I have the panel and I have some fabrics. I don't have all of it to make the whole thing. Here. So this is what we did with this panel back in the day. So we still have this panel. Just to give you an idea, you could use other fabrics from your stash. Halloween is Halloween. But we do still have some of it. So just to give you an idea, this is what we did with it. We also put Minky on the back.
I was going to ask. It's so soft.
I know,
It's
Minky.
Halloween Minky.
We have quite a bit of different Minky. Okay, so that is the quilt. And we've got the panel is S50, S50 is $10. S50 is $10. S50 is $10. And we just have it in 1 yards, half yards, and fat quarters. We don't have anything left on the bolt. S50 is the panel. And then we have the border print, which is super cute with the witch's feet. So you get four repeats of the witch's feet and the cemetery. And then the cutest little pumpkins, orange, some sky with birds. Oh my God, look at this. The cemetery with the little witch there. This one is little hexagons, kind of like a cheater print. And then you've got the pumpkins, the night trees and moons, some spiders. There's 10 in this line. S051 is $120 for 1 yards. Half yards are $60. Back quarters are $35. S50, the whole thing. S50 is a panel, girlfriend.
Yeah.
The whole thing of what, Charity? S50 is a panel. You're going to get the whole damn panel, Charity. The whole panel. S50 is the panel. The fabric collection, we do have 1 yard, half yard, and fat quarter cuts still. So S051, if you want 1 yard, if you want more than 1 yard, just put 2 yards witch's feet. We don't have 2 yards with witch's feet. Sorry, Charity. I have 1 yards cut that are in the collection. Well, when you get here on Saturday, we'll see. There could be a hidden bolt because I did. At one point, there was an extra bolt, but I don't think we have it anymore. But we can check. Okay, this here was the pattern I was looking for the Haunted Mansion. This is the one that we put the Haunted Mansion in the center, and then all the smoke went around it. So we made this smaller wall hanging. So we did a purple around the Haunted Mansion, And then where the white is, we did purple, and then the smoke was in all of those boxes. S53 is $12, and you've got a wall hanging size and a throw size. It looks, well, they're calling it a baby size and a throw size. S53 is $12. I don't like all of them. Well, Charity, you always can come into the shop like you were just here an hour ago. You can always come into the shop and buy whatever you want. S53 is $12 for the pattern. And then here's another pattern that would be good for any time you get a panel. The panel goes in the center. And then this one, you could use all the Go With It fabrics and then use the orange in the corners where the white is. S52 is $2.99. S52 is $2.99. Okay. What is the number of that collection? S051. S051 is the Halloween collection. S051 is the Halloween collection, and we're down to kind of the last of it. I have one of these books, Sensational Stitches for Quilting. So remember when Zentangles was the thing. So this, you trace your pattern onto your what towel, or if you're going to do a wall hanging. And then it's kind of like a relaxing, therapeutic kind of a thing, but it teaches you how to just doodle, basically. That's all you're doing is kind of doodling, but it tells you how to kind of cut it into sections. There's some patterns for you back there. So S56 is $15. I only have one of those. S56 is, Evelyn, you're killing me. S56 is $15. Tell me how much you want to spend this week, Evelyn, and I'll get your bag ready. S56 is $15 for the Zentangle book. Oh, look it. We didn't see that one with the chickens. Hen-pecked.
Did you see her
Here,
book?
you're going to see it better on the screen, not here. Hen-pecked. No, she's over chickens.
I have drawers full of chickens.
I kind of wonder what Phyllis is going to change. Like her whole house is chickens, but I'm thinking she might be ready to change to like cats. Crazy cat lady.
I threw away my cat collection years ago.
Oh, she threw away her cat collection. Well, what goes out comes back. Okay, I have 3 of these panels left. S45 is $10. S45 is $10. You can make a wall hanging with the center one and then make placemats with the smaller ones. Or you could like log cabinet and turn it into a quilt. I mean, the options are limitless. Super farmhouse look. S45 is $10. S45 is $10. S45 is $10. Mary Lou, I didn't mail your box yet, but I will after today. S45 is $10. And then we have the cheater fabric that goes with it that I never actually did anything with.
That's a pig.
A Berkshire.
A Berkshire is a pig, not a sheep.
Well, for those of us that are ignorant, we won't know any different.
That's a hamster.
Okay, so this is kind of what they call a cheater panel. You could just take this, throw some borders on it, and you've got a throw quilt. So if you've got a farmhouse or you know somebody who does, or they decorate farmhouse style, this is great for that. It just keeps repeating, so you can make it as long as you want. So it's got some fun artwork. S44 is $12 a yard. Oh, I like how the chicken wire is behind that flower. Oh no. I know the hook. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that. Is that your earring going for walk down your front? Yes, yep. It totally did. It totally did. I'm going to have to tell Eleanor when I see her next that her hand sewing skills weren't that good. Because see, look, the earring like came apart. I'm not sure how it came apart, but I'll have to fix it. I got 2 pieces here, okay? And I heard the beads hit the floor. You know, all that kind of stuff happens when you're live.
Oh, is that what I stepped on?
Yeah, that's probably what you stepped on. I heard it roll. What's the number? S40. Oh, here's another bead. Oh, we're going to find beads everywhere. I mean, this place was so clean that you never find random stuff like that. S44 is $12 a yard. S44 is $12 a yard. S44 is $12 a yard. So if you get 2 yards, it's going to be 44 by 72. And a lot of times when I have this kind of a print where it's squares, also rickrack or some kind of a trim in between it. And then people think you pieced it and you did a lot of work. So I almost always would sew trim going where the stitches, where that they meet. But I only want the roosters. You can keep the other animals. Okay, Charity. You know I'm going to be auctioning them off later. Charity, don't choke. You know what? You could probably live off of what you could find around here laying around. Here are the patterns for the chickens. So S47 is $12. This is a fun one with prairie points. So if you've never done prairie points before, this is fun. You've got a 15-inch square or a 19-inch square, and then you've got a table runner. So you can make it into a candle mat or placemats or whatever you want. And then we've got some applique ones that you can put onto dish towels or you can put onto anything really. S46 is $9. S46 is $9 for some fun chicken, funky chicken appliques. Then we have a metallic collection. It's very elegant. There's 5 pieces in this collection. S041. 1 yards are $55. Half yards are $27. Back quarters are $19. So that makes it $11 a yard. And we do have this on the bolt, but some of them are getting low. S041. So if you're thinking about starting on Christmas projects or Thanksgiving projects or anything that you want to be a little bit fancier, Boyd wants the funky chicken pattern.
Which one is that?
46.
S46, yep.
46?
46.
So
I love it when teenage boys need a chicken pattern. That makes me tell Boyd, that makes me so happy. S38 is the green with metallic swirls. S40 is the red with metallic swirls. S36 is the wine color with metallic swirls. $12 a yard. S39. And we will be bringing Klimt back. 41 yards. 41. Connie, how many yards do you want at 41? Oh, 1 yard. She wants the 1 yard collections of S041. And then we have the turquoise color, the teal color, which is absolutely beautiful. I really like these 2 colors together. I think these were like the colors of my first wedding. So back to 1990s-ish. S39 is the beige one. I thought baseball practice didn't he come in and rush you out of here earlier for baseball practice?
And then they had a barbecue.
Oh, well, she said he's sitting here with a smirk while they wait for baseball practice. S041 is the collection. 1 yards are $55. Half yards are $27. Fat quarters are $19. That is $11 a yard, girls. I don't know, but that's like something crazy like 33.7% off or something. No, don't quote me on that. I have no idea. I just made that number up. Okay, this I want to show you. I show you fabric magic all the time or texture magic. And so I'm going to show you Fabric Magic is what shrinks your fabric up 30%. So this is what it looks like with nothing. Okay, this is just the regular luxury minky. Do you want to feel that? It's so soft. Oh my gosh, it's like heaven.
Yeah.
So this is the regular minky, no texture magic. This is what it looks like when you add the texture magic and steam it, and it shrinks up. Still feels the same,
soft,
but
it
has the
the texture.
Yes.
You can feel the texture.
Yeah. So a lot of people are using the Fabric Magic in like bottoms of purses or purse accents. That you don't really want to use it too much on big places because it is kind of pricey. So you can get a lot of bang for your buck with little accents. So this here is just an example of with Fabric Magic, without Fabric Magic. And then we have the Fabric Magic S43 is for a half yard, $13.25. It is wide. It's 18 by 62. Or 1 yard is $26. So 1 yard is S42 for $26. It is 62 inches wide. And then a half yard is S43. And I have a little bit of this fun trim left. The Fabric Magic's what I put inside my trees. When I do tree bark, I use the Fabric Magic. Okay, so we have, S41 is $3.89 a yard. You're just going to pull one end of these. You have to figure out which end it is. I believe it's this end. I don't want to pull too much out because the ends kind of get crazy till you sew it in. So this is this fringe here. So this is what it looks like. It's great for doll hair. It's great for all kinds of fun stuff. S41 is $3.89 a yard. S41 is $3.89 a yard. S40 and 39. Oh, this must have been bolts. S41, yeah. S41 is for the fun fringe. You can really do a lot of fun things with it. And this is hard fringe to find. I've been trying to find it in other colors, but it's super hard to find. S41 is $3.89 a yard. And the quilt that is behind us is a Christmas quilt, but I know if you're going to do it, you've got to start it now so you can get it done in time for Christmas. But I don't think it's really Christmas per se. It's more wintry, but it's not even necessarily wintry. But you got to look up close. We've got Christmas tree. You got pine trees, not necessarily Christmas trees, but you have pine trees. And then you have cute little mice here. And if you have a daughter-in-law, she might not necessarily like traditional colors. The younger generation tends to love this quilt. It's kind of a little bit more modern-y. The quilt kit is S31 for $80. S31 for $80. And you know, it's got like a copper metallic over here in the border. It's Art Gallery Fabrics. And then a fun dictionary fabric. S31 is $80. And I think we have 3 of these kits left. S31 is $80. Where is Victor? Probably having a smoke break. Oh no, I mean he's probably sewing. That's how he gets all his sewing done. S31 is $80 and the quilt is 60 inches by 76 inches. S31 is $80 for the quilt kit. And then we do have the border fabric left, but we don't have too much of it. S30. S30 is $12. S30 is $12. Oh, that reminds me. If you have not if you haven't signed up for Victor's April class, let me know. It is only going to be 3 Mondays, but it's always just $40 a month, or $15 a session. So, he will be doing on the first Monday. We're not having a real get together, but he will be coming live on Facebook in the afternoon from the retreat. So, but but he's got April's schedule planned. April's,
May.
yeah, May.
May.
He's got May's schedule planned. So we're going to be doing, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, he sent me all the sharing people and I didn't see that. Okay, I'm going to get that ready for Monday, okay? Or maybe that was I don't know. Okay, I'm so confused. So Monday, May 13th, he's doing a bowl. So every week with Victor, you are going to learn a different technique. So last Monday, he gave us patterns for paper piecing, applique, and you could work on anything you wanted. We had one person who did a table runner from the week before, but she wasn't finished. So she finished that instead of starting something new. And she just printed the patterns and put them into her file for when she wants to do them later. But he also did like a bonus disappearing 9 patch just so that we could learn a different technique. So that was fun. And it's disappearing 9 patch is great for using up your scraps. So you never have to like think about what fabrics you're going to be using because it's always going to be something easy for scraps. So we're doing a bowl or a basket on May 13th, and then May 20th is going to be the dragonfly with cathedral curves, plus an applique in May with teapots and cups. So, and then a weaved placemat that's weaved in June. So, so make sure that if you haven't signed up for May and you want to, let me know. And let's see. Okay. So this is the pattern for the quilt that we showed you that's kind of wintry, Christmassy. It's called Line Dance. S72 is $10. S72 is $10. Mary Lou, yeah, I can. Do you need me to show you the best patterns before the retreat, or I did just show the best patterns like the last couple of weeks. S72 is for Line Dance, the pattern. This is also great if you've got panels. You can put the panels in here. Those cats are panels, kind of a standard panel size. And then S107, I only have 1 yard left, $10. I have 1 yard left of what we use for the inner sashing of that quilt behind us. S107 is $10. And then this is the quilt that Devin made during COVID. It is still a classic, but we're almost out of kits. So I want to give you guys the first chance before I take it up to the retreat. This, and you can, I believe the kit has half yards. So if you want to make it king size, you just need 1 yard of it. So you can always get 2 kits, I guess, if you want to make it bigger. So this was done by a 17-year-old kid. And we actually, Anna stopped by and we looked at it and we thought he was doing it wrong. So we thought, oh, we'll be so nice. And we ripped it out for him while he was gone. And then we realized that he was actually doing it right. So then we had to rip out what we ripped out. So it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
You didn't show the back.
We do have that back as a wide back if you want that. It's a Moda Grunge dot. I'm ready for Saturday's class. Well, I'm glad you are, Stephanie. I have no idea what I'm doing Saturday. So we do have the kit. S29 is $60. S29 is $60 and it is 48 by 58. S29 is $60. If you want to make it a king size, we can just get you 1 yard pieces. And then if you want the fabrics, these are all art gallery fabrics. Yes, Mary. You know what I find is that if I put pressure on myself because I've committed to go live, I'm going to actually do it. So I've had 2 quilts upstairs that need to be baby quilts that need self-binding, which is where you pull the backing over to do the front. You just close it up to make the binding. So I'm going to do a demo of that tomorrow. I think 11 o'clock would be a good time. I might have a customer or something that I need to like deal with and get them out of here. So it might be a few minutes after 11, but as close to 11 as we can do. So here is the kind of very neutrally colors that was used in Devon's quilt. You've got 9 pieces here, so we've got it at $10 a yard. S032, and if you haven't worked with Art Gallery yet, it's super super good quality. It's almost like a silky feel. S032 is 9 1 yards for $90. At half yards are $45 and fat quarters are $30. S032. And then we've got the bolts, and there's literally very little left on the bolts, but this would also be good if, say, you wanted to do the applique quilt that's behind Roger and you wanted to do just kind of a neutrally backgrounds. These would be great for backgrounds. They'd be great also for the girls at the retreat if you want to do the one surprise one that I'm taking to the retreat. But anytime you want something neutrally, these would be fun to use as backgrounds for any kind of applique. They'd be fun. Okay, S28 is $12 for fabric on the bolt with the dots. S28, S27. These are all a very pale, kind of a rose gold color. S26. Is the free class tomorrow or Saturday? Tomorrow, Jenny, I'm just doing a demo on self-binding. I believe that's what it's called. When you pull the backing over and it creates your binding. So tomorrow's just a binding demo, kind of like last week's. And then Saturday's the free applique class at 4 o'clock. S25. And the link for the free applique class will be posted on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. If you have issues getting on, just call the shop. S25. S20 is a border print. S20 is a border print. And S20, S19 is kind of fun little like mountains. Good, Susan. I knew somebody would let me know. You know, sometimes when you're live and on the spot, your words just like leave your head. S18 is fun little lines. S18 is fun little lines. And then S21 is the tan that we used as the accent. So Art Gallery fabrics are kind of my favorite lately. I do have 2 1-yard cuts of this fabric left. We have 2 1-yard cuts. So if you want 1 yard or half yard or a fat quarter, you're totally welcome to that. $12 a yard. S34 is $12 a yard. S34 is for the glasses fabric. We have 2 yards left of it. And then S35, I only have 1 of these fat quarter bundles left. I've got bookmarks. So it's kind of like the reader's collection. We've got cute little bookmarks. We've got the glasses. You've got books. A fun little floral print. So if you want to do some kind of a project that's fat quarter friendly, this is a fun one. These are all Art Gallery fabrics. So S35 is $35. Keeps freezing up. What time is Applique Club on Saturday? 4 o'clock, Donna. 4 o'clock is the free Applique Club. 4 o'clock. I'll post the link on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. If you're not a member of Fabric Chick Stitch Along, just go to our go to Facebook and search for Fabric Chick Stitch Along. S35 is $35. 1/2 yard cuts of the collection of the soft pinks. S032, Phyllis. S032 half yards for what are you telling me? S032 half yards for Stephanie. S34 is the glasses. S34 is the glasses, and we've got 2 1-yard cuts left. And then if you need some go with it fabrics from that collection, this is not from that collection, but here's some sale fabrics. So if you need backings, these are good price points. S23 is kind of a peachy with speckly dots. S22 is a fun peachy paisley. S22 is the peachy paisley. S23 is the speckly dots. $8 a yard for S3. I don't know. You guys saw it. Okay, we have a pale green collection. So I did have Carolyn Brock did a king size quilt for her bedroom out of this, which I think would be very relaxing, very zen. Here's a dandelion one. I love that one. But just very neutrally and calming. S033 is $100. So you got 10 pieces in the collection. S033 is $100, $10 a yard. Half yards are $50. Back quarters are $35. Hey, Victoria, how are you? And then we have a little bit of it left on the bolt, not very much. S24 is kind of got the plus sign on it. S24, S17 is the darker green, like earthquake stripes. S16 is the florals. S16 is the florals. S15 is the wood grain. S15 is the wood grain. Gosh, we didn't even get to 150 today. I thought we would get so many auctions done today. Oh, okay. We're going to go through these real quick. The dandelion one is S14. These would be another one that would be great for applique backgrounds. Just a little bit of movement, but very subtle. S14 is the dandelions. S13 is kind of a darker green with like hexagon shapes, floral shapes. S12 is I don't really
Big dandelions.
Yeah. Some kind of a florally dotty shape. And then S11 is kind of like a basket weave. S10 is just a subtle fabric. Okay, I think we've gone through all that. We got a little bit of time for some auctions. S033 is for the green collection. Okay, this is my favorite. I love the auctions. I love the chaos. Okay, we got this starting at $4. 511. 511 is literally a bag of scraps. So if you're doing Victor's classes, the scraps are great for that. You've got some white on whites. You've got some 2.5-inch cut strips. You just never know what you're gonna find in these bags. It's always a treasure. Here's some cute little dogs. The woman loved to cut everything up into strips. This is a bag full of 3.5-inch strips and 3.5-inch squares. So a bag of scraps. S511 is $4. S511 is $4. And then S321 is let's do $6. We got turtles, and they're pretty big pieces. Back quarters are like, this one is like a half yard, it looks like. So you got turtles, you've got bunnies, more bunnies. Oh, we got to keep these separate. More bunnies, some look at that fish. Blowfishes here. S321 doggies, and then that's a nice yard. Little, at least a yard. S321, S321 is $6. It's at $10. S511 is at $11. Well, Donna, you never know what's going to be at the auctions. Okay, I'm going to start cleaning up. 511 is the strips. 511 is the strips. I'm going to start cleaning it up while you guys are bidding on it so we can bring out some more. 511 is at $15. 511 is at $15. This is a great way to kind of build up your scraps, to get a selection, because sometimes we don't have a really good selection. S511 is at $15. 321 is at $15 also. 321 is you've got Easter, you've got baby quilts here with the fun turtles. You've got this great one for anything. Some fun dogs, blowfish. S511 is going to Sharon Weber. Sharon Weber for $15. 321 is at $15. 321 is at $15. I'm gonna leave that out a minute while I get another one real quick. Oh, this is cats. Kitty cats. Okay, you've got like a quarter yard of black background with fun cats. You've got feels like a half a yard here. Oh, you got two different, they're fat quarters. Okay, so then you've got this fat quarter with cat. Oh, this one is fat and lazy cats. Oh, it's like a fat quarter collection. Cats on chairs. More cats. Gosh, you could really do a cat quilt with this, couldn't you? More kitty cats, and then more kitty cats. S171 is starting at $5. 171 is starting at $5 for the kitty cats.
Oh, upside down.
What's upside down?
This one.
Oh, this one? Okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 fat quarters and 1 quarter yard. S171 is at $5. 171 is at $10. 171 is at $10. 321. 321, I've got 2 of you at $15. 321, Connie Kaufman and Evelyn, you're both at $15. One of you has to go up. Connie Kaufman and Evelyn are both at $15 for the turtles and the kind of bunny fabrics. 321. 321. Connie Kaufman and Evelyn, you're both at $15. Rhonda is at $18 on the kitty cats. Kitty cats is at $18. Kitty cats is at $18. 171 is at $18. 171 is at $18. Evelyn is at $17. Connie, you got to go up $1. Connie Kaufman. Connie, she probably dropped her phone or fell asleep. Connie Kaufman is at $20. Connie Kaufman is at $20. Laura Villardo is at $20 on the cats. So the cats are 171 cats are at $20, and the rabbits are at $20. I think. Yeah, $20 for the rabbits, $21 for the cats, $21 for the cats. I think we can clean that up. They know what it looks like. $22 for the cats. The cats are at $22. Sue, the cats are super cute. The cats are at $22. It would be a great quilt with something fat quarter friendly, so that you really, because they're big. S171 is at $27. S171 is at $27. Connie Kaufman is at Connie Kaufman is at 20. Connie Kaufman 20. 17. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. 171 is at $28. 171 is at $28. 171 is at $28. 171 kitty cats are at $28. Here, if you want to show them those, whatever that is.
A lot of shaped scraps, triangles, multicolors,
S115.
some finished blocks.
Oh, so you can see what it was going to be. A mystery bag of variety of stuff. S155 is at $3. 171 is at $28. Going. 171 is at $28. Okay, we have some freebies. 155 is at $5. 171 is at $28. You want to pick some names for? I've got a silk scarf here. Oh, sorry, I'm going to wave it in your face. I have a silk scarf here for Victor. Victor got his name in there so many times.
Well, he did share, and then
he shared it.
And he shared more than one.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have some Choco liner. So the scraps here are at $5. The kitty cats are at $171. Get those final bids in. Terry Evangelo, are you here? I've got some Choco liner refill. Terry Evangelo, are you here? And then we've got some cute stickers from Moda. Julie Gibson, are you here? Okay, let's close that up. Sue shared. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see if those Terry's here. So let's put that up there. Julie Gibson. Okay, let's close these up. Victor, $5. And 171 is Rhonda for 28. Rhonda for 28. Okay, and then we have another auction here. We've got some good texture. That'd be kind of like a good mountain fabric, I think. So you've got some littler pieces and then some bigger pieces. This one's quite a big piece, probably a half yard of that one. Here's some metallics. So these are probably quarter yard sizes. That's kind of like that, but without the metallic. A good little floral print. Just great, like, variety of fabrics. So we've got some greens. These are all quilt shop quality. This one I would say is more crafty quality, but you probably got a half yard here or 3/4 of a yard. S1560. Let's do $5. 1560 is starting at $5. Julie's here. Okay, 1560 is starting at $5. Did we already do? I thought I put 2 bags up. Okay, here's another random bag. Probably about a fat quarter-ish, half yard, smaller piece. Ooh, that one's a pretty.
Ooh.
These are probably, I would say, fat quarter size. I bet you this was a fat quarter bundle. Oh, here was the main print. Oh, that's really very elegant. So you've got that with the darker background, gray background, kind of a gray taupey background, and then a tan background. And then you've got some bonus not from that collection, some grays. So this was all a fat quarter collection, I believe. And then that's a bonus. 156. I think we don't really ever get to 156 very often because there's about 8 of them.
So we already have 0, so.
Okay. Okay, 1560 is the one that already was out. And then let's just get this one to $10 so we're not here all day. S1561. S1561 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of 8 fat quarters of this really pretty, kind of fruity. You can make a lavendery and dusty pinks. S1561 is at $10. 1561 is at $10. 1560 is at $11. 1560 is at $11. Okay, get your final bids in, guys. Get your final bids in so we can like move on. We have so much more fun stuff. Okay, let's see. While you guys are duking that out, I have 2 ribbons. Okay, do you have? I need 2 winners. I've got one with horses and then one with kind of rainbowy. I've got Sandy Cox. Oh, I haven't seen Sandy today. And I've got Katie Walton. Katie Walton and Sandy Cox. Sandy Cox Stewart. Okay, 1561 is at $18. 1561 is at $18. 1560 is at $11. Here, I think we can clean that one up. 1560 is at 1560 is at $13. All right, Victor, if you want to bid 1560, the one that we're cleaning up right now, that is at $13. 1560 is at $13. 1561 is at $18. 1561 is at $18. I'm going to push this forward so you can really kind of see how pretty that is. And then some bonus grays. You got some elephant skin here. S1561. Let Mel have it. Mel is 13. All right, Mel, I'll mail yours out. I didn't mail it out because there wasn't very much in there, but I'll mail it out this week. Okay, I didn't hear from Katie or Katie Walton or Sandy. I hope she's doing okay. Okay, I've got Mary Mins. I'm going to put Mary on the horse fabric because she has horses. And then I've got Carolyn Gavranich. Carolyn Gavranich. Mel, Victor's fine. Victor has a big box I need to ship him. Carolyn Gavranich and Mary Mins. 1561 is at $20. 1561 is at $20. 1561 is at $20. Then we've got a new collection coming just to you. Here, if you want, those are some good neutrally browns and greens. 1562 is, we're going to start at $6. You've got some fire hydrants and dogs. Some great browns here going on. 1562 is at $10. 1561 is at $21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 fat quarters plus the bonus grays. So 8 goes into 21. 2, that's like 2 something a fat quarter. 1562 is at $12. 1562 is at $12. 1561 is at $21. We're going to close that up, so get your final bids in. I've got Carolyn Gavranich said she's here. I did not hear from Mary Mins. Oh, Mary, that's a bummer. Okay, no, Mary.
She never wins.
She never wins. That's because she's never here. Okay. Terry Evangelo. I think she already won one. Are you still here? Okay. 1561 is gonna go to Phyllis Anderson. Phyllis Anderson. You'll love that, Phyllis. It's just up your alley. And 21. Can I have the horse fabric? OMG, Carolyn, you're getting picky now. No, you're more than welcome to the horse fabric. Okay. Carolyn is going here. And 1561 is at $22. 1561 is
1562.
Oh, Tina, that's already gone. You gotta be quick about it. We can't be here all day. Okay. This is here. Open that up. That's pretty. I think it's like 2.5 yards, but they go together. 1562 is at $12 for the browns. The blacks, we're just gonna do $7. $7 sounds like a good number. So you've got this. It's a 1/2 yard.
So it's this one. So it's a yard together.
It's a 1/2 yard, kind of Asian feeling, but like stamped, and then kind of that mum fabric. So so you got 2.5 yards. So equivalent of 1 yard here. It's been pre-washed. S156 is $7. S156 is $7 if you like that kind of Asian-y feel. S156 is $7. Perfect, Terry. You won again. 156 is at $7. 1562. We're gonna close this up. Get your final bids in. 1562 is at $12. 156 is at $7. 156 is at $7 for the Asian-y fabrics. 1562 is going once, going twice. It's at $12 right now. Yeah, you better get a lottery ticket, Terry. It's at $12 right now, and it is probably, I would say, 3 or 4 yards of fabric, honestly. 1562 is at $12. The Asian fabric is at $8. I'm getting my pen out so that we can write the final bid. 1562. 1562 is $12 to Evelyn. $12 to Evelyn. 156 is at $9. The Asian-y fabric is at $9. 156
She's
is
still
at
pulling stuff out.
what?
Is it 6 o'clock?
It is? I didn't even. Are you sure your clock isn't fast?
It says 6:03.
Okay, we got what? Okay, I saw the look. Okay, join us on Monday for more auctions. Okay, 156. 156 is at $9. 156 is at $9. Get your final bids in. It's at 2.5 yards. 2.5 yards. 156 going once, going twice. Rhonda for $9. Okay, join us for more of this madness on Monday at 4 o'clock. We have, like, literally, I have probably 4 buckets of auctions. The girls have been trying to, 903 there. Susan, you don't have to side with Roger, okay? We will do this all again on Monday. Tomorrow at about 11 o'clock, we're going to go live. If you can't make it live, you can always watch it afterwards. But we're just going to do a quick tutorial on self-binding because it will make me actually get the samples done. Okay, Katie dropped off my package. You're welcome, Connie. And thank you, Katie, for dropping it off. All right, we could do an auction Saturday. Yeah, Donna. Well, I'm teaching landscape class, and then I have applique club. I would love to fit an auction in there. And who needs a day off? Like, really? That's totally overrated. Like, why do you even need a couple hours off? All right, so we will see you guys tomorrow for the live demo, and then we'll see you on Saturday for applique club, landscape club, or landscape class, and on Monday at 4. All right, have a good night. Go get some sewing done.